On March 18, 1952, in Rock Rapids, Iowa, a woman named Lois Clara Dorothy Brower gave birth to a baby named Michael Edgar Selken. When he was born, he was 7 pounds 5 ounces. The baby's eye color was blue and his hair color was brown. In his childhood, he had some great memories with his family. Some of the memories he had with his family would have to have been going to the dances and doing with his aunt Bernice, cousins, and his mother. The dances took place every Saturday night. Another fun thing in his opinion was roller skating every Friday at the fairgrounds here in town. A game that really stuck out to him was playing cards with his family. Most of his playmates were his friends and family. When he was growing up, he had two chores that were important to him. Those were mowing yards in the summer and scooping snow in the winter. He saw parades when he was young, and he also enjoyed the homecoming parades. In his home life, he was usually the only one there most of the time because his parents worked. When they celebrated birthdays, most of the time they stayed at home and celebrated with friends and family. The special holiday celebrations that they had was Christmas. Michael had 3 favorite toys when he was a kid: a gun, a car, and a boat. He lived in Rock Rapids all his life. He described the neighborhood he lived in as fun, had little houses, and 3 best friends in a great neighborhood. Mike's favorite foods from when he was young were liver and onions. He thought it was special to him because he was the only one in the family who liked it. Another one was tongue, and it was special to him because his mom was the only one who made it in his family. School years. Michael went to Central Line all his life. When Mike started school, he was 5 years old. He loved science because of the projects. He can't remember the name of the teacher that he liked the most, but he liked her because her husband did really cool glasswork, and he got to see and help him with all the glass. He also liked and got along with the principal of the school. The way he got to school every day was with a bicycle. He didn't participate in any extracurricular activities because he worked right after school. He was involved in a work-study program. The work-study involved him working at a grocery store. He stocked the shelves and did carry-out. Michael's favorite memory from when he was in school was the day it was over. His least favorite memory was when he had to go to school and learn. During graduation, he remembers when his cousin and him threw a big party afterwards. Right after graduation, he went into the workforce to steam block steel construction. At steam block steel construction, he put up steel walls and worked with red steel. The thing he most remembered is that he got into great shape and it was hard work. Some other jobs that he has worked at over the years are Burroughs Chalk Toppers, K Products or American Identity, Alpha Omega, Stericycle, and the job he works at today is VanWyhe Tri-State Ready Mix. His favorite job out of them is pouring cement for VanWyhe because they're good coworkers, a good boss, and you get to be outside. Some things he has learned from getting a job is that you need to be able to stay with it and work in any environment. Marriage. Michael met his soon-to-be wife at a friend's wedding. Those 2 friends were Bonnie and Lee. He was a groomsman and his soulmate was a bridesmaid. Mike and Lynn got married on November 2nd, 1973. When he and Lynn got married, they lived in an apartment where Sunshine is located today. Their wedding colors were teal and silver. Their honeymoon was in Alaska, and they took it 25 years after they got married. The community that they lived in was Rock Rapids. He says that it hasn't changed much, and their first house isn't there anymore. Some things he has learned from being married is that it is very interesting raising 3 kids. He tries to pass down 2 things to his kids, and those are stay out of trouble and graduate. Family today. The thing that my grandpa most enjoys about being a grandparent is when it snows, I always ask him if we can ride snowmobile, and he enjoys me annoying him. He also likes watching us grandchildren progress through life and moving grade by grade. He really likes watching his grandchildren playing in sports. Some of the humorous memories he had with that he remembers is when his daughter Lexi drank half a bottle of mouthwash when she was about 3 years old. Another one he likes is when his son Eric would sleep on the steps going upstairs because he was too scared to sleep upstairs at night by himself. His grandchildren remind him in two ways. They never listen, they always do what you do. He wants his kids and grandkids to pass down his favorite traditions like taking their kids fishing, hunting, and riding snowmobiles. He enjoys the outdoors. Mike remembers a trip that they would take every week. He and his wife would take the family out to the farm every Sunday and have supper with his aunt and uncles and parents. He and Lynn would get the family together for holidays and just enjoyed each other's company. All in all, I am lucky to have a grandpa that is able to go out and do things with me. He taught me how to fish, ride a snowmobile, drive a boat, and put the boat on the trailer, and much more. He and my grandma have even surprised me with birthday tickets to NASCAR racing in Sioux City. I am definitely glad to have my grandpa. Thank you so much for the fun life you have provided me with.